Good morning everybody. Day 2 this is now of my relaxation and throwing off the hump basically. I'm off at the moment, as you know. I am a school teacher. I have health problems and it's safer for me to be at home. I've set all my work online. I update it every single day. I check for any kind of responses from the students, but really it's running quite smoothly. It's been well organised. Anyway, today I'm going to be throwing these, which is my staple sort of shell pots, and they are serving pots with a handle, and I've been making these for over 30 years. And when Takashi Yasuda came to Chesterfield, he loved them so much that he started to develop his own sort of series of handles and shapes that were free-flowing as well. So I sort of contributed there, but on the whole it's been a self-development, and I've loved and enjoyed making them. In the 80s I sold thousands of these to cook shops all over Britain, and they went down a treat. But now they're one-off pieces and individually made. And then afterwards I coat them with different riverbed slips, porcelaneous slips, copper oxide slips, and then I layer stones, plastic sedimentary stones from the local Llangollen riverbed. I use beach quartz, and I use Anglesey copper from the copper mine in Anglesey. So really it's a selection of pieces that are put together to reflect my local landscape and my love for the mountains, which at present I cannot go to. But here we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and here we go. So basically when you're throwing off the hump, it's lovely because you can really just throw individual pieces of work, small or large, and you can do tea bowls, you can do serving bowls, do dishes, you know, but this is a shell pot. So I'll show you how I throw my shell pots. I leave a little bit at the top there, and now to get some movement in it, I just give it a little ripple. This is a piece of cloth, that's all that is, dipped in water, seals off the top section, and then I use a little tool like that, a bank card, just to emphasize the rim, give it some definition. Go down to the bottom section, cut it off there, and then get the sponge and take out the excess water, and then make sure I compress the base, you know, because you don't want any cracks in this, because I'm not going to turn the foot on it. So I compress the base with a rubber kidney, and that compresses the platelets within the clay, and then hopefully the way that I've thrown it and the thinness of the base stops it from cracking. Now the important bit is to fold over the clay like so, and what you get there is a lovely sort of shell effect on the pot, and this will be handled later on. Cut it off using a simple wire, pick it up, and there we go. That's the shape that you've got, and now I put that aside, and then later on I will put handles on them. And here we go again. So again, you just take a little piece from there, you send to the top section, and you open up. Now the great potters of Wychford, they use 3 lifts, that's all, to do quite enormous pots. Quite incredible when you watch them. And Isaac Button was one of the greats at Great Country Potter, and if you can look online and see on YouTube, look up Isaac Button Country Potter, you'll see this old man who puffed a pipe and basically was dressed in an amazing suit and a tie, rolled his sleeves up, and he would throw a ton of clay easily within a day, and just an incredible man. Little effort, and just maximum output, just incredible. And Witchford Pottery's like that as well. Amazing throwers, an amazing team there. One of my great mates, Martin Longley, who's in Thailand, and amazing potter, was a production thrower, and me and him had little competitions at Cardiff University where we would see how much we could throw, and I could never beat him. He was just an absolute animal at throwing. Incredible. And again, that technique of 3 lifts. But anyway, here we go. So you just open it up, get a bit of movement in it like that, get some more movement in it, and that's what you want, is that natural feel. It's almost like the waves on the beach and the sand. And what I'm trying to do here is again compress the base. You've got that. I can open it up a little bit more by pulling and tugging on it like that. Then I get the piece of cloth, just fold over the top of the lip and mark it, the definition of the rim, with the credit card, like so. And again, you just tuck it over and we're there. Now the base, you can just cut away, just very thinly like that. And there's no turning involved, so I don't have to turn the base on this. These are light enough to be able to put the handle on and for you to then pick them up and use them. So that is the shell pot there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and I will get back to you tomorrow with another one. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and try to enjoy this time off. I know it's very difficult for all of us, and you know, I'm having an hour or 2 hours here and that's it, and then just resting. But it's my kind of therapy, and keeps my mental health, I hope, stable, and helps me to sort of create at the same time for the future. Take care. Bye bye.